Kick it on a laid-back vibe. Smoke a little, drink a little, party all night. Look up and see all the stars in the sky. Yeah, that's my kind of night. Now I ain't saying that it ain't going down in the city, 'cause I've been there when they turn it up. But if you need to unwound, slow down, come on out to my town, 'cause I know they don't do it like we do it in the country. Boot stomping, beer drinking country, slanging mud off a big truck country. If you ever get tired of them big city lights, just catch your ride out to the country. Cut off trees and bare feet country. Drop a tailgate, build a bonfire kind of country. Go on and kick it where you want, but I bet they don't, do it like we do it in the country.
No, they don't do it like we do it in the country. It's something, catch you sitting out on the tailgate with some BG bumping. All them places that they don't go, we just ride around on them dirt roads. That Chevrolet stay skinned back while I'm dodging all of them potholes. We ride slow, windows down, pulling up to that rowdy crowd. Bonfire, got country girls, got plenty drinks, so it's on now. That good smoke, that good shine, that recipe for a good time. So hop up in my truck and let's ride.
Like we do it in the country. Boot stomping, beer drinking country, slanging mud off a big truck country. If you ever get tired of them big city lights, just catch your ride out to the country. Cut off trees and bare feet country. Drop a tailgate, build a bonfire kind of country. Go on and kick it where you want, but I bet they don't, do it like we do it in the country. You ever need to hit reset?
I just push pause,
I know a place.
and I know a way. So come on.
Do it like we do it in the country. Boot stomping, beer drinking country, slanging mud off a big truck country. If you ever get tired of them big city lights, just catch your ride out to the country. Cut off trees and bare feet country. Drop a tailgate, build a bonfire kind of country. Go on and kick it where you want, but I bet they don't, do it like we do it in the country. They don't do it like we do it in the country. No, they don't.
What's up, y'all? We are live right on time, 7:03, after the 3-minute song from Thomas Canyon and Big Foe, Do It Like We Do It. Thomas Canyon's, Chad Brown in the comments already. Chad was here last week,
Okay.
and we are live. Chad actually sent me a question to ask you
Perfect.
as the first question. But this
Can't
is
wait.
Allison Wade. I call her the dietitian for LSU basketball, but I think there's a technical term.
Yeah, my technical title is Associate Director of Olympic Sports Nutrition, but my position was sort of created for me, came here with Coach Wade, so I'm serving as the men's basketball dietitian.
Yeah, I had Heath Schroyer on here.
Did you?
A few
Yeah.
weeks ago, and I called him the assistant AD.
There we go.
I called him the assistant AD, and he said, my title is Senior Associate Deputy
Yeah,
AD.
I don't get too caught up in the titles.
So I went to LSUsports.net and saw what they actually put you as.
Yeah. No, it's all good. The biggest thing you'll get with dietitians is people calling them nutritionists or dietitians. You always want to call us a dietitian.
Dietitian.
A little bit more schooling involved.
I mean, not the lady that tells me what to eat.
No,
That doesn't
a
work out.
little bit deeper than
A
that.
little more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few weeks ago, I had Michael Johnson on.
I actually saw him today at dinner, and I said, "Hey, I'm going on a podcast that I heard you were on." So he had nothing but good things to say.
Yeah, I called him the head chef at LSU. So, there's
title.
technical titles.
He's great though. And
he is.
Him
He
and
really
I collaborate a lot. So.
y'all might be seeing him at an event I'm planning pretty soon.
Okay.
Which we'll talk about later.
Yeah.
But from Chad Brown, Bearded Events, he was here last week. He does a lot of pop-up events for like marketplace type events for all the small businesses in Ascension.
Yeah.
He's got one coming up July 11th that we will be at. But his first question was, Jeremy, so mac and cheese wouldn't be a good diet.
I think there's a lot more specific questions that I would have to ask, but I think in general, there's probably some other foods we could include. But I will say that our guys do eat mac and cheese. So what
you don't know is Jeremy just opened a food truck called the Mac Attack.
Oh, well,
And
he'll have to.
Everything out of there comes out with. You do have another question.
You could bring the truck to the guys, and we could have them try it and see what they think.
Jeremy, so actually Thomas Kane, the guy who just finished the song, local musician, his sound guy and probably doing everything else guy is Jeremy.
Okay, gotcha.
Chad says he has another question. Chad's first question was, Allison Wade, Will Wade, is there any relation?
No relation, but it's funny because some of the trips and stuff we've been on, I've gotten these like crazy room upgrades because I think they just think we're related. So
hey, whatever works, right?
So he teases me about it, and I was on another podcast and they put under my name like not a nepo baby. Just happens to be coincidental. But as he also said, yeah, you don't need to turn down if they're going to upgrade your room. Just ride with it.
It's never what you know; it's always who you know.
Exactly.
But I'd love to get the truck over there to the guys.
Absolutely. I'll get your contact info and
he's at a Ponchatoula, Springfield area.
Okay.
But that's 30 minutes from
I'm
there.
Still learning my way around.
Yeah, that's you are. So let's start. Where are you from?
So I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Big difference from the PA up north to 100 degrees in the in the springtime.
I keep thinking that I'm just gonna adjust to it, and like I've had to shower like 3 times a day. It's crazy. I will say I was in Raleigh, which was like I thought was humid, but I don't think I really experienced true humidity until I got here. But I mean, it's fine.
So did you experience the tropical storm that didn't happen last week?
Yes, I did get slightly prepared for it in case it happened. Never happened, but I will say the first week.
It happened some places, just not.
Yeah,
here.
But the first week I was here, we got a ton of rain, and so I go to leave work, and the parking lot in front of Tiger Stadium's flooded. People's cars are flooded, and I was like, "Where did I move to?"
All right, so I did watch part of your last podcast you were on.
Yeah.
Those are friends of mine also.
Yeah.
But so your first time here, they took you on a official visit.
They did, yeah.
So what was an official visit like, and where'd you go?
Yeah, so I flew in. Our chief of staff for men's basketball, and he's also our director of performance. So him and I work together. Greg Golden.
Greg Golden.
So he set up the visit for me. So I flew in. He picked me up. We went to Elsie's Plate and Pie and had a nice dinner. He basically said, whatever you want to get, let's try it all. Get you some Louisiana food. So we had a great dinner, and then we went over to the baseball game. And
it's always a good time.
Yes, so it was good.
Especially when they're playing with you.
They had a little box for us, and
I think I know which box you're in.
Another spread of food, and everyone's just talking about the
There's
program.
always food down here.
Yes, that's what I'm learning.
That doesn't change at this podcast.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later.
That's good.
But Chad's question is, what are some challenges you will face with all the international players on this year's squad with the culture difference from where they're from to what we do here?
Yeah. I think
not specifically, just in general.
You'll usually have a few of those guys on the roster. Last year we had one, and I think the biggest challenge with kind of having a wide variety, right? You have all these guys coming from different areas. And so the eating habits are a little bit different. the kid we had last year. So he did participate in Ramadan. So he was fasting. We already have a couple kids this year that also are Muslim, and they'll be fasting for Ramadan, right? So there's a lot.
It's hard to get certain nutrients in when you're not eating.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with it.
It involves, well, they eat,
that makes
but
your
it's
job a little harder.
after the sun goes down. So I'm trying to get calories in them overnight. So I'm not sleeping much on the road and during that time, but it's fine. Just making sure our guys have what they need. I think the nice thing with international guys, they do tend to like a little bit more variety. Like the way people eat in other countries isn't the classic American diet, right? I honestly think the bigger challenge tends to just be like freshmen, right? They're on their own for the first time.
Yeah.
You're also getting a lot of kids that grew up in poverty and hadn't really ever experienced like fresh fruits, vegetables. So it's even just like a texture thing for them, like getting them to try things.
When Michael Johnson was on and we were talking about different things like that, that you're not really sure where some of these kids come from, and you're trying to get them up to speed.
Yeah.
When they don't know where their thing is, and his big thing is finding the freshest fruits and vegetables on like local as can be, because that's the best way to make sure that they're not chemical and other things.
And they do a great job preparing them in different ways, and that's the thing. Like, you just give a kid plain broccoli, it's like, ugh, like I don't want to eat that, right? But the way they season it, the way they cook it, we can get them to try a variety of things. Like every day when they go into the Performance Nutrition Center, right, they have 5 different fruits to choose from, right?
I had lunch.
Did you have lunch there?
Once.
Yeah, it's
and
great.
He took us on a whole tour.
Yeah,
which is pretty incredible over there.
Yeah, it's everything they're doing is great, and we get a lot of people who just work on campus and stuff that eat there as well, not just athletes, but our athletes love it. So there's always some challenges, I think, with the internationals, just in terms of, are there foods that they don't eat, religious beliefs, things like that. But, that's kind of where I come in, and I'm able to like work with each of them. When they come in, we'll do blood testing and all of that. We can look for nutrient deficiencies, make sure we're putting them on the right supplements. And then it's, okay, what can you eat? And then that's kind of where I come in to bring in food or work with our chef on campus, or when we travel, work with hotels just to make sure that they have what they need.
Yeah, traveling, you're with them the whole time anyway, because y'all travel together.
Yeah.
But when they're here, do you be like, hey, you just got to go over there and eat this, or you have to actually go watch them and make sure they eat this?
We have lunch together every day. And if they have a class obligation or a workout that gets moved, they'll send me a picture of their food. And then we have dinner every night.
You got to make sure they eat it.
Exactly. Yeah. We hold them to pretty high standards. And it's a high working capacity. Throughout the summer, they have individual court workouts, we have team workouts, they have lifts, conditioning. And so there's times that they're active for like 4 or 5 hours a day. Like eating is not optional, it's mandatory. And so that's where I kind of have to work with them to figure out, okay, hey, you don't have a great appetite today. Here's what we can do, right? Whether we need to do smoothies or I need to get more liquid calories in them on that particular day, like I can work with them, find out what they need. And we do hydration tests, weigh-ins, things like that. So I can make sure that they're where they need to be, so they're ready to go.
And you're also, if I read right, you're also over golf?
Yes. So I haven't.
That's a different eating habit than basketball.
Yes. Little different fueling golf than basketball, but still just as important. I mean, golf is a very, even just mentally fatiguing game. And it's, they're walking, they're at times playing 36 holes in a day. Like it's
no
a
riding
lot.
In the golf cart either.
It's a lot. Making, it's feeling different sports is different, but still just as important.
What got you into sports nutrition from the get-go?
Yeah, I think growing up playing sports.
In Pittsburgh.
Yeah, in Pittsburgh. I knew I wanted to work in and around sports. I didn't know to what capacity. Thought I wanted to go into athletic training for a little while, or physical therapy, somewhere in that realm. And I think as I went to Pitt, as I got to school, I kind of started being on my own and like cooking for myself, and wasn't playing sports anymore. So now I was kind of getting into fitness and working out on my own, and just started to kind of take an interest in that, and just volunteering with some of the athletes and stuff at Pitt, and kind of getting some of that experience and being like, wow, like this is really cool. The way we feed ourselves can have such an impact on
For sure.
performance. And
I'm on a seafood diet. I see it and I eat it.
yes,
It's different.
so
But I don't play sports. I mean, I did, but I'm way past that.
yeah. But so it started to be really cool to just see the impact kind of on the performance team. And I think sports nutrition has just continued to grow and grow and grow.
It is. It's getting more complex than, like we talked about earlier. Just it's not just what you eat; it's everything else.
Yes.
In the whole process.
Yeah, just the way it affects your body, the energy that you're going to have, the way you're going to sleep. Like,
I legit bought this Apple Watch so I could try and sleep.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
I don't use it.
And it's like
For
you
any other
probably
reason.
notice, like you go out, you have some drinks, you have a heavy meal before bed, like what that kind of stuff does to your sleep. And you think about like our guys where we're requiring them to push their body to the limits 4 or 5 hours a day. And then let's just say they also want to go have a social life, right? And then we wonder like,
You don't get one of those in basketball.
yeah, like why is that kid not performing? Like why is that kid dragging today, right? Like, and so we can really, as a whole performance unit, like tap in with that kid on like habits and what they're doing. And the nice thing about the way we run our program is I am around them a lot throughout the day. Their stuff is spread out just enough that they really can't go off and get into any trouble. We keep
Sure.
them at the facility as much as we can. And so it hopefully keeps them out of trouble where they get home and they're just tired and they want to go to bed.
Yeah, for sure. I coached high school baseball for a little while, and actually coached the same Reed Vial,
Yeah.
and I went to high school together.
Okay.
And he coached basketball when I coached baseball
Yeah.
on campus at the same time, so I know him fairly well. But baseball season's in the middle of Easter and spring break,
Yeah.
so we definitely, Coach made sure we had a tournament that week, so nobody could go to the beach or
Mhm.
nobody could
Yeah.
get away for spring
Yeah.
break, because
Strategic with that
you
stuff.
get them away, and then it takes them a while to get back to
Mhm.
in the.
Back into the rhythm.
Judy Jenkins says, "Can't wait for the season to start. It'll be here before you know it."
Yeah. I can't wait either.
Baseball's over, and the summer is kind of like the dead period where there's not a whole lot going on.
Nobody's really on campus. It's
No.
really quiet.
It is quiet. Summertime, and then football will start, and then shortly after football,
We'll be rolling.
basketball rolls in.
Hmm.
With men's and women's.
Yep.
Do you do anything with the women's team? Or just,
No, I don't work with the women's team, but they're in the same building. So you see a lot of the players just kind of coming and going.
They're all on their own.
Yeah.
But so about that, why Louisiana? You were at North Carolina or NC State.
Yep.
You were in North Carolina at NC State. What was it? The culture? Was it the food? Was it the Will Wade was here and you were just following him? Or
Yeah. I mean, I'd be lying.
Was
if-
NC State the first time you worked with him?
It was, yeah. So came across him. I had been with different coaching staff before he got there. And
You were at NC State when he got there,
yes.
and he kept you.
And he kept me on.
Okay.
And we had honestly like such a great year last year, and a lot of the performance metrics and things that we were building out. He is phenomenal to work for. And when he said he was coming and offered me the opportunity to come, like I'd be lying if I said it wasn't for him, the reason that I'm
for
here.
Sure.
He's a phenomenal coach, a great leader. Like I love working for him, and it was really a no-brainer for me. I didn't necessarily have like Baton Rouge on my bingo card of like, hey, I'm going to go there. But, for me to be able to build out a program here and get LSU basketball like back on the map. And I think the things we can do and a lot of times you really only have these guys for maybe a year, 2 years max.
Sure.
And they want to play at the next level. And so our performance team becomes a really important piece of that, right?
For sure.
Helping develop these kids and fueling them and building their bodies for the next level. And so that's kind of what our
a lot
plan
of people
is.
didn't get it because a lot of people don't have Baton Rouge on their bingo card.
Yeah.
But Will came back because of Baton Rouge.
Yep.
And that's a thing. Once you've been here, you don't understand it until you're here.
Yeah.
But once you're here, it's a special place.
For sure. No, that's what everyone said when you get there. It's just different, like, you know. And I was like,
the Lane Kiffin. It's just different.
And I was like,
yeah.
I don't know what that means, but I'm down for it. And since
sure.
I've been here, it's been great. Like, the food is great. You know, I've explored a little bit. I've mostly been at work, so I can't say I've ventured out too much, but
is there a basketball, I wouldn't say off season, because off season is anytime the season's not, but where you actually have a break and actually
well,
get
usually
to do something?
April and May are typically like downtime, at least for me, right? Because I'm not.
Basketball finishes in March. And
then, April,
yeah.
First Monday in April if you're lucky, right?
Right.
But yeah, for the most part, March. So you get March, April, and maybe some of May. But I was moving to Baton Rouge, so my off season was packing up a house.
Packing and U-hauling.
Yes. And then getting here and just kind of, I think I started at the beginning of May. So just really trying to integrate into a new system as well.
Carl Dunn says, great to hear that our nutrition plans are on point at LSU.
Yep, we got it under control.
You'll see Carl Dunn around. He's at every sport, everywhere.
Great.
All the time.
Look forward to meeting him.
What does a typical game day meal plan look like for a typical LSU basketball player?
So you want me to run through like an actual game day? Let's say we have
are they eating like 6 meals a day but smaller meals, or is it 3 big meals? Is it a pregame meal and something like?
I think it can differ based on what time tip is, right? But let's say
we're saying Kentucky at night.
Yeah. So like a 7 p.m. home game tip. You know, that gives us really the whole entire day to get as much fuel in those guys as possible. So if I backtrack from a 7 p.m. game, we're typically going to do our pregame meal about, 4 hours out from that game. So
about 3 o'clock.
So 3 o'clock, we'd be eating our pregame meal. And sometimes that can get.
And that's from the I can't call it cafeteria. The nutrition center.
So we'll actually,
or is it like restaurant?
We'll cater it in.
Okay.
And there's a couple of different vendors that we use, and that I'll sort of be figuring out like what works best for our guys, because every group is different.
Is it a vendor that LSU connects you with under
not necessarily
contracts, or is it something you can come up with?
We can use who we want. Okay. But like I said, every year, because you're working with a different roster, right, and a heavy international roster, right, we want to make sure that the food is appealing to these guys, because last year's team was completely different. But the big emphasis of really that meal is going to be a really high carbohydrate meal, right? So carbs are our body's main source of fuel, and that's what their muscles are really running on. So, we'll have a combination of pastas to rice dishes, a couple different protein options. So like a leaner beef, we may have steak. We'll have some type of like a baked chicken, maybe a chicken parm, things like that. A couple of vegetable options, fruit.
May have to get in that rotation.
Yeah. It's it's a really good spread.
Well, I work for a catering place.
Gotcha. So yeah, we'll have all kinds of combinations of that kind of stuff. And then if I kind of backtrack to the morning, like typically the guys will come in and be required to do, if it's a weekday, let's say, they're going to have class, but we'll require them to come in and actually like eat breakfast, right? So we would go over to PNC, sit down. I would make sure everybody had breakfast that day before they go to class. They'll have a mandatory lunch. That's probably like an 11, 12 o'clock lunch based on their class schedule. Mm-hmm. Then we'll have the game or pregame meal. We'll say around 3 o'clock. And then I'll get something else in them probably around 5:30. And that could be like peanut butter and jellies, any type of like quick carbs. We're doing their hydration tests. We're getting Powerade and electrolytes and kind of all that stuff in them before. And then halftime of the game, they'll eat again. And then after the game, they'll get a post-game meal.
So they'll get something at halftime?
Yes. And we practice that. Like when we practice, we actually, what he'll do is he'll kind of break practice in half. They'll do free throws. They have to hit a certain percentage. And then we go into what we'll call like a halftime. And halftime is where they'll come over, sit down, grab something to eat, something small, like quick carbs, and they'll drink from their water bottle to kind of simulate a halftime routine.
Mhm.
And then they'll go out into like one
Yeah,
of
because
their,
you gotta practice in game situations
Yeah.
all the time.
so we do that at practice every single day. So that way when we are on the road or we have a game, like I go in the locker room before the guys come in, before the buzzer goes at half, and I'm putting down on their seats every single, like whatever they're having. If one guy wants a banana, if one guy does fruit snacks, whatever it is. So it's just automatic. Like I don't want them to have to think about what they need. I want it to just be, hey, they can listen to coach, they can watch film, they can get ready for the second half and just do this thing mindlessly versus them feeling like they have to go find something. They're not going to do it.
No, they're not. How important is hydration, especially in the heat that we have out here? Because it's different than
It is.
Pittsburgh and
For sure.
even Raleigh.
Yes. So I'll actually do sweat tests with the guys when they get here. And so that really involves me putting a patch on them. They're going to exercise for an hour. We're going to take that patch. We're going to test the concentration. So I can actually see, hey, in an hour, how much salt do you lose? Right. So that's part of our hydration. But then the other pieces, I'll have them weigh in and weigh out as well. Right. So, we just did the guys that we have here. So we'll just say on average in an hour, our guys are losing about 3 pounds of fluid, right? So a typical practice is going to be anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, right? So when you think about that, right, I then have to think about how I'm getting that much fluid back in them after a practice for them to be ready to go the next day. And that's not even including their lift for the day, their individual on-court workout for the day, right? So we're talking like 5 hours of activity. So if our guys are losing like over 10 pounds over time, right?
Need to eat.
Yeah. So
Need to eat more.
food and fluids. So then I'm able to really develop individual protocols, right? So, hey, this guy loses more salt. He's going to get a different concentration in his water bottle than one of maybe our smaller guys who doesn't sweat quite as much, right? Then they have specific guidelines with their water bottles. How many of those do you need to drink? And then what needs to go in them? And that's going to keep our guys from cramping, soft tissue injuries, things like that, and be energized and ready to go. So that's part of my job, keeping everybody available and making sure they have what they need.
Adrenaline will only go so far.
For sure.
What's up, Frank? Frank Williams in the house with Williams Custom Calls and Roo Spoons. A lot of my friends and a lot of the group I'm in do their own seasonings and sauces and different things
Love
like
it.
that. A lot of these up here are different friends
Okay.
that we support. Some of this is mine, and then some of this is some other people's as well.
Love it.
If you could ban one item from an athlete's diet forever, what would it be?
That's a good question. I mean, last year it would have been Cane's because anytime we were on the road, right, they're trying to DoorDash Cane's. And again, I don't mind them having it here and there, but it was like to the point where everywhere we went, if there was a Cane's, that's all that they wanted.
So we go to a lot of concerts, like local concerts.
Yeah.
And at the Texas Club, which I don't know if you've been there yet, but at the Texas Club, it's a country concert. They have country concerts.
Yeah.
Cane's does post-game meals for every musician that leaves there.
Yeah.
And so
no, it's good.
prevalent.
And I don't mind it here and there, but it's like to the point where it's like, okay, like let's pick something else.
let's go to Lit Pizza or Modesto's Tacos over here.
Yes.
Just something different.
Because at the end, like, yes, like I don't mind that they have that stuff.
Fried chicken's good, but fried chicken every day?
Exactly. That's where it just becomes like a little bit excessive.
But Todd Graves being from here. We love Canes.
I know, and that's why I had to catch myself as I said that.
What's one thing parents can do to improve their kids' nutrition growing up?
Yeah, I mean, I think the way sports are now is you end up playing year round, and you're always on the go, and you're traveling, and the trips are farther. And I think packing things goes a long way. So if it's somewhere that you're driving, having like a cooler of stuff available, because otherwise you're always just going to resort to fast food because it's just what you have access to.
Sure. There's,
right.
Because we're basically on campus, you drive from here to the first major intersection, you've passed 13 different places to eat.
Yes. And there's decent things you can get while you're out, but I think a little bit of preparation goes a long way, right? Some type of drink for rehydration, something with some electrolytes, right? Like fresh fruit, cheese sticks, yogurts. Like if you have that stuff and the kid is used to being
Not the fried cheese stick. Not the
mozzarella stick.
Not the mozzarella stick.
I think it's having just access to it and familiarity with it. And you grow up doing those things. And then whenever I see the kids get to college, the ones who have had that stuff, it's just more normalized. Right. And so, people are busy, and I think even buying that stuff, I mean, you could go to the grocery store and buy pre-cut fruit, and you can buy all that stuff, grab and go. But I think a little bit of that goes a long way, or even if it's a trip that you are traveling to, right, make that trip to the grocery store and get a few things and take that to the baseball field or whatever it is. So you're not just relying on concession stand up. We're just getting nachos because it's here. Right.
Right.
Those things can be okay here and there. Right. But it's like anything, like if you don't have a plan, it's probably going to fail. Right.
Right.
Just go into that with somewhat of an idea. Hey, here's where we're going. Here's our options. Here's what we can do. And I think a little bit of that goes a long way.
And along with that, for high school athletes wanting to play college sports, what habits should they start with now? So that way, rolling into college sports is not a culture shock.
I think getting used to fueling in and around exercise. Like, I think the biggest thing is we'll get freshmen that come in and it's like, okay, you were used to playing and you played one game or you practiced for 1 or 2 hours and that was all you did for the day. And they'll say, yeah, I don't cramp. I don't do any of those things. You get to college, everything's amplified. The intensity's higher. The number of hours that you're doing stuff is that much higher. So you go from practicing for an hour where there's a lot of standing around to
7th hour's seventh hour.
Yeah.
And then maybe a little bit after school.
Yes.
And that's not you double, triple that when you get to college.
Yeah. I mean, our
class schedule is different because you're not in the high school all day.
Yeah. And that's the other thing though, the kid there, you don't have your parents making dinner or anything for you. Yeah.
That's you.
That's me now. But again, they get up, they have an individual workout. They have to go to class. They have to come back. They have to now go meet me for lunch. Let's even take me out of the equation, right? If they have to find breakfast on their own before a 7 a.m. workout, do you think they're doing that?
McDonald's.
No. They're not going. And then now it's 10 o'clock. They have class, right? And they didn't eat anything. So that's maybe when they're going to grab McDonald's, right? And then, okay, now they have a lift at 2 o'clock. They still have schoolwork or study hall that they have to do. And then we have a practice, let's say 4 to 6 p.m., right? They're just gone all day, right? So now they're missing meals. So they're under fueling. They're more prone to injury. So I think getting high schoolers used to doing some of that on their own with maybe some of the parents' help.
So you're saying we need Zion Williamson on the Allison Wade
yes.
health plan?
Yes, we do. But the fueling patterns.
I heard Finger will keep him on 6 weeks.
Yes.
Maybe he needs some more fueling.
Yeah. I mean, I think the way college sports are now, if you don't want to play and you want to take an off week, it's very easy to do so because you're making millions of dollars.
Oh, for sure. With NIL, before you even step on campus,
yes.
you make more than me, you, and all them people in the comments combined.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's pretty crazy. In 5 years, just as an example, what would you want people around here or people in just the high school, the college game to know about you and your work at LSU?
Yeah, I mean, obviously my goal is for us to win a national championship here, right? And
I think that's his goal too.
yeah, that's his goal too. But if our guys are available, like injuries are going to happen, right? Like we're going to have the sprained ankles and all that. But when you look at things like soft tissue injuries, things that are cramping, things that are keeping guys out of games, right? That's then costing us games. So if we can keep guys available, keep guys healthy, build guys up at the time that we have with them, right? So they can go on to play at the next level, right? Like I just want to be a part of that big picture of saying like, hey,
if they didn't hear your name very much, that's a good thing.
yes,
Because they did everything they were supposed to do. They've stayed healthy.
yeah,
And they only come to you if, why is he cramping?
yeah.
You're not the trainer, but at
Yeah.
the same reason you're a big
But
part of
yeah,
that.
me and our athletic trainer and our strength coach, like we all work in conjunction.
Did I hear Sean's back?
Sean is back. Yeah.
Sean's my guy. He's a good friend of mine.
But yeah, and
I
he's
haven't seen or heard from him in quite some time because he disappeared. But
he was with us in Raleigh for a little bit.
so he's back.
He's back.
I need to catch up with him.
But yeah, we all work together. So I think when we have someone come in, whether it's a transfer, a recruit out of high school, like whatever it is, that like we meet with them and we talk about what our plan is for them, where we want their body to go, how they're going to go to the next level, all those things. Like I want to be a part of that, but also just in terms of like their eating habits and introducing them to things, because most guys aren't going to go to the NBA, right? So
Right.
if they can come here, have access to really good food, learn how to eat, like that's going to carry over to their families and their life after basketball.
Yeah, if you get on an average good college basketball team, if you get one or two players to make it, then
Yeah, it's not going to be everyone as much
you're
as
doing
you
good.
think.
Oh, for sure not. You have more of a chance for those to be joining basketball staffs and coaching.
Yep.
From college to coaching than college to the NBA, because it's not like NFL where there's 100 kids on a team.
Yeah.
There's 5 on a court, and then there's 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, there's not a whole lot of numbers.
No.
But that's why they gotta work on their education here
Yes.
to be able to be known for something else.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to our sponsors before we get out of here. LP Hat Company. If you need a koozie, a hat, a spoon, anything, plaques, just about anything, shirts, he can put them together. Joe Kersey, he's usually a co-host, but he's got his wife just had surgery and he's got a whole lot of business and hat orders to make. So he's taking this week off. Next week, we will not be here. Next week, will be a replay of a previous episode because it's July 4th and I will be in Destin at the beach. Southern Rollers, my boy Kyle with Southern Rollers, he is handicapped and his goal in his company is to let people know that just because you're handicapped in a certain way, that doesn't stop you from living life and doing what you do. He just got back from his first turkey hunt and he killed a turkey in a wheelchair. So he's out to prove that just because of the situation he got put in, he's still living life and doing what he does. Brandy with OnlyPans, her 3 seasonings that she has, well, 4 seasonings now. The BJ seasoning, which is bacon jalapeno, the WAP seasoning, which is wild all purpose, the no filter, and then the new one that just came out called Bayou Bussin'. Her seasonings, salsas, go check it out at Lamandola's, Ralph's in Gonzales, Goodwood Hardware. She just got in, so y'all go check her out. Hot Rod Creole, the way to Creole, golly butter, barbecue sauce, barbecue rub, seasonings, biscuit mix, dirty rice mix, all the different things. You can get them in a lot of local stores as well. Lafitte's best pickles in the world out of West Monroe. Sweet pickles, sweet pickle relish, candied jalapenos, and jalapeno relish. Joey Fletcher and the boys up in West Monroe. If you don't believe it's the best pickles in the world, just ask them. Bayou Brothers barbecue sauce, which you're going to get some of that to take home tonight.
Yay.
I got a little package for you. The barbecue sauce you can get on Amazon. If you get it on Amazon, please send a review. That's the best way for me to get out there on Amazon. It's in 54 stores also, probably about 15 to 20 stores in Baton Rouge area. But the barbecue sauce is on Amazon, and jambalaya mix, hot sauces, pralines, koozies, all that you can get on BayouBrothers.org. This is an event we have coming up. I say coming up, it's May 1st of next year. But if we want to do it big, we're going to start planning early. It's the Battle of Bayou Boudin and Bacon Bash. We're talking about healthy food, and we're talking about boudin and bacon. So, I mean, it's a little different, but it's a cook-off at Lamar Dixon and Gonzalez. Cook anything you want, but it has to have boudin and bacon in it, which I'm not sure you even had boudin yet.
I have had it.
You have had
Yes. Actually, I went to Iverstein's and got a burger, some boudin on it.
Okay.
Some pepper jelly. It's phenomenal.
Got to get you some other boudin too.
Yeah.
But this event, we are raising money for Dreams Come True of Louisiana to try to take terminal kids to Disney and to get them their trip of a lifetime. It's $100 to bring your cook team in, $50 for a vendor. It's $20 entry at the door. There'll be enough food for everybody. The pre-sale for the merch is out. You can pick it up at the event in May. It's a concert also, so the lineup will be coming out soon. I have the lineup set already. I just haven't announced it yet. But the radio stations, Eagle 98.1, Tiger 100.7, ESPN 104.5, and Talk 107.3 have jumped on board. B&J Metal Buildings and Josh Austin is the presenting sponsor. And we'll have more sponsors coming up. But it's going to be a great event. It's going to be a big event to support Dreams Come True of Louisiana. Thomas Kane, this is a partnership that I did. We put together a hot sauce called Bayou Fire. That's a QR code that goes straight to the website. Thomas Kane is, I put that a little too small. He's at, check out Thomas Kane wherever he may be. 225 live events, you can check him out and see all the local live music. There's so much live music in this town. It's crazy. It's almost like little Nashville. Chase Tyler, the Chase Tyler Band, is at Whiskey Tavern in Covington this weekend. And then July 3rd, he is at Fouchon Pavilion at the fishing tournament. Chase Tyler, another local artist, his song Louisiana's My Home will be played at the end of this podcast. Also, next week we will not be here because of July 4th. The week after that, July 9th, we will have Andy McEllen from Umami Seasoning. And then Josh Austin from Kunas Cuisine. He will also be here, and he's also the head cook for the United Cajun Navy. They're doing a lot of big events for sailors and a lot of stuff going on. And then after that, Jay Trout, the comedian, Jay Trout will be here. He's hosting the cook-off in May, but he's got some jerky that he makes called Twerky Jerky.
Okay.
Because he was a truck driver, and he made videos on social media, got out of his truck and twerked on the interstate, and
It's great.
he sold it. And jerky's pretty good, but he's a great dude. Great. He's a comedian, but he's a great person as well. So basketball season coming soon. Loading for sure. It'll be interesting to see the season this year. With I got to get my roster out.
Yeah.
You have a translator that hangs out with y'all.
I think we'll all have some Rosetta Stone or something on our phone.
Something. We just see names popping up here and there on who joins. I've talked to my guy, Jason Ramazan.
Yeah.
Mr. Fun himself.
Yeah, he's great.
He's a Parkview kid too.
Yeah.
We all went to school, not at the same time because he's older than me, but
Yeah.
we all went to the same school.
Yeah.
And we know a lot of the same people. But yeah, I've been talking to him. He says, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah. Nothing to worry about.
I said, I'm just worried about if I can say the name. I'm going to cheer.
We'll-
Hey, number
We'll
3.
come up with a nickname.
Go
or
number
something.
3. I
Yeah.
can't say your name, but go number 3.
Yeah.
But it's interesting how that's developed since he's been back. Nothing bad, nothing good about it. Just different.
Yeah. No,
It's different. But it's different on campus in a lot of places too.
yeah. I mean, every school has international guys, right? It's just,
we got them all on the same team.
yeah, nothing not that nobody else is
Football season loading too.
Yeah.
They're going to have a good season this year. Baseball season wasn't what we wanted it to be this past year, but they'll be back next year.
doing. For sure.
It's a good time to be at LSU.
It is a
Right.
great time. I'm
You'll-
super excited about
We'll
it.
learn that when good things are happening on campus, good things are happening in the city.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Brings
It's-
more people around. Everybody's happy. But
Sell out that place during the week, and it's a good time in town.
yeah.
But we're gonna shut down a little early because we've said everything I needed to say.
Awesome.
But yeah, this right here is a gift box of one each of my products,
Awesome.
and take it home with you. Try it
Thank you.
out. From Jambalaya Mix.
This looks awesome.
Just add meat. Just add meat in your liquid, whether it be water or broth or whatever.
Yeah.
One of the QR codes on that business card goes to my website. The
Okay.
other QR code goes to the Amazon page. With some hot sauce, probably I guess you call that a dessert because that's not too healthy. But
Yeah, that's all right. Looks great.
you're not playing, so you don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
I'm allowed to have some sweet treats here and there.
And then a koozie.
Yeah,
but-
this is awesome.
Yep. So we always give every guest that comes in a little something.
Yeah, now that I've unpacked my kitchen and I have pots and pans, I can put some of this stuff
Absolutely.
to use.
Absolutely. Well, next week we will be off. I will same time, same place. We will have a replay of a previous show because I debated whether or not I wanted to be on the beach to talk an hour on a Thursday.
Yeah, no, I think you should take a
And so
vacation.
I was like,
that
yeah.
sounds great.
I'm gonna take it off. But we appreciate Allison and Wade for coming in tonight.
Thank you for having me.
And maybe mid basketball season or at the end of basketball season, we can get you back.
I'd love to be back.
See, bring a friend, bring Sean, or
Yeah,
bring
I'll
Greg.
bring the whole performance. team.
Yeah, Greg or any of those guys. We love this podcast isn't specific to LSU. It isn't specific to any certain conversation. It's more for promote small business and local events.
Yeah.
And when you can, well, without this stack of helmets, looking out the window, you can see Tiger Stadium.
Oh yeah.
I can throw a baseball probably twice and it would get to the baseball stadium.
Mhm.
So it makes perfect sense to talk about LSU.
Talk
when
about
it's
sports.
literally
and-
right there.
Yeah. All
But
that good stuff.
it's kind of the dead part of the year where we got to make up stuff to talk about
Yeah.
because
I don't have any updates for you, but once we get school rolling, end of August, beginning of September, I think it'll start to feel like basketball season is really coming, and we'll have some football games going. So.
Sure. And you probably haven't been to one of those yet.
No. So I'm excited for that.
They'll have a suite for you up there too.
I heard, and I said that sounds wonderful. So, but I'll sit wherever. I'm just happy to go to the game.
Oh, no doubt. It's a different environment. Open the season this year, Labor Day weekend with Clemson at home.
Yeah.
That's going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm. College game day, I think, is coming, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's $40 to $50 to park in this parking lot in a walk.
Yeah.
And we're not close. We're close, but we're not like parking close.
Yeah.
But yeah, this parking lot, $50 to park and walk.
Yeah. I got to
So-
figure out where I'm parking.
They'll probably have a little spot that says Allison.
I
Wade
hope
Park
so.
here.
Yeah. Coach Wade, Allison Wade.
And you live close to campus? Or-
Yeah. I'm like off of Highland out that way. 10 minutes.
I'm off Island too.
Okay.
So it's by,
Yeah.
by the water park.
Okay.
We have a store right there.
Okay.
Too. It's a little restaurant.
Yeah.
It's a lunch spot from 11 to 2.
Okay.
Called Chris's Specialty Foods.
Okay. I'll have to check it out.
My store's in New Orleans, but I live here. I go
Okay.
back and forth.
Yeah.
We have 3 locations. We have a food truck also
Okay.
and do a lot of catering. But boudin.
Yeah.
We make our own
I got to
boudin.
try it.
Stuffed chicken, steaks.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff that is enough to feed 3 or 4 that you
Mhm.
just bring home and warm up.
Yeah.
Like it's pre-made gumbos, etouffees, all the Louisiana stuff
Yeah.
that you don't know about in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I know. I'm learning.
Um,
I'm learning.
But yeah, I actually went there for lunch today and I had a chicken fricassee, which you probably don't know much
I don't know
about
what
that
that
either.
is.
But basically chicken stew.
Okay.
But yeah, it was it's different and it's going to take you a little while to get used to everything around here, but once you get it, you'll have your spots and
Yeah.
you'll know where to go.
No, I'm super excited.
But see y'all next week and thank you for coming on.
I come from Louisiana, from the banks of the Pontchartrain. I was born in an old houseboat in the eye of a hurricane. I've been all around this great big world, but no matter where I roam, I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. People stop and ask me where it is that I come from. I tell them I am so down south, even the Mississippi's scared to run. Oh, from Bourbon Street to Baton Rouge, from Malibu to Thibodeau, I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. We got cypress stomps and sauce pecan, jambalaya and fado. New Orleans blues and Mardi Gras too, and the bars they never close. Now you can take me away from this bayou state, but I won't be gone too long. And I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is home. We got cypress stomps and sauce pecan, jambalaya and fado. All these blues and Mardi Gras too, and the Tigers of LSU. You can take me away from
from this bayou state, but I won't be gone too long. And I'll always come back to Louisiana, 'cause Louisiana is my home.